Awareness series part 32. Break conditioning, discover awareness. When you were born, did you have a language? No. Did you have opinion? No. Did you have fears? No. Did you have beliefs? No. Everything came later. Your name, your language, your habits, your preferences, the fears, your idea of success, your idea of failure, your understanding of right and wrong, little by little. Your mind was conditioned. Conditioning isn't the problem. Living your entire life without recognizing that conditioning is. Today, let's explore how to recognize conditioning and discover something else already existed beyond it: awareness. Every child learns the world. Parent teaches. Teachers teach. Friends influence. Communities influence. Society influences. Books influence. Television influences. Social media influences. This is natural. Without conditioning, learning would never happen. The purpose of today's conversation isn't to reject what has been learned, it is to consciously observe it. Because awareness doesn't begin by rejecting conditioning. Awareness begins by recognizing conditioning. Conditioning is simply repeated information becoming familiar. The more something is repeated, the more natural it feels. Eventually, it no longer feels like an idea, it feels like reality. Imagine wearing a pair of colored glasses from childhood. After many years, everything appears to have that color. Not because the world changed, because the lens was never noticed. Conditioning works the same way. It quietly becomes a lens through which life is experienced. The most powerful conditioning isn't the conditioning everyone sees. It is the conditioning nobody notices. I am this kind of person. This is how life works. This is the only way. This is impossible. I could never do that. Many of these thoughts feel personal, yet they are often inherited, not intentionally, simply through repetition. Conditioning isn't good. Conditioning isn't bad. It simply exists. The question is, can it be observed consciously? Awareness doesn't ask you to fight your past. It doesn't ask you to reject your upbringing. It doesn't ask you to replace one belief with another. Awareness asks something much simpler. Observe, where did this idea come from? Was it directly experienced or repeatedly accepted? That single question begins transforming unconscious conditioning into conscious observation. Imagine someone describing the taste of mango: sweet, juicy, refreshing. Everyone listening forms an idea, but none of those descriptions become experience. One bite and the description becomes unnecessary. Awareness works exactly the same way. As long as awareness remains an idea, belief becomes necessary. When awareness becomes a direct experience, belief becomes unnecessary. That is why awareness doesn't ask anyone to believe awareness exists. Witnessing invites everyone to experience it directly. Many people ask, how can awareness be experienced directly? not by adapting another belief, not by collecting more information, but by observing what is already present. This is why witnessing is the methodology. The BOFTA framework progressively recognizes awareness through its four gateways. Gateway 1, body. Observe posture, movement, breathing, physical sensations. No belief is required, only observation. Gateway 2, feelings. Recognize emotions. No belief is required, only direct experience. Gateway 3, thought. Observe thinking without suppressing thoughts, without following thoughts. Simply witness. Again, no belief is required. Gateway 4, awareness. Gradually recognize that awareness has been observing the body, feelings, and the thoughts all along. Nothing has been added, nothing has been removed. Only conscious recognition has deepened. Awareness isn't discovered by collecting more beliefs. Awareness is discovered by observing experience directly. That is why awareness belongs to everyone. It doesn't belong to any philosophy. It doesn't belong to any community. It doesn't belong to any profession. It belongs to everyone willing to observe. Because direct experience belongs to everyone. The moment something is directly experienced, borrowed certainty becomes less important. Parents share what they understood. Teachers shared what they learned. Society shared what is developed. Everyone contributed to learning. There is no need to blame anyone. The invitation is much simpler. Become curious, observe, experience directly. Because awareness doesn't ask what should be believed. Awareness asks what is being consciously experienced right now. That single question has the power to transform a lifetime of unconscious conditioning into a life of conscious experience. If this episode resonates with you, share it with someone who enjoys exploring life through direct experience rather than assumptions. Leave a comment below. Can you remember something you once accepted without question, but later understood differently through your own direct experience? Your story may encourage someone else to begin observing instead of simply accepting. If you enjoy this episode, like, subscribe, and continue exploring awareness, witnessing practice, Circle of Enlightenment series. Together, we will continue discovering the awareness isn't built through more beliefs, it is recognized through direct experience. Until then, keep witnessing.